What is up, Hollywood stars? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, oh my god, I'm so freaking in love with this look. It's so freaking amazing. I love the way it came out. It's like so romantic and like pink and reds. And as the title of this video says, I used the Blush Sugar palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's so freaking beautiful, so freaking amazing. I freaking love these shades in here. So basically I used this palette to create this look right here. So of course, like always, don't forget to shine bright because it's so Hollywood time. Alright, so I'm first going to start by doing my eyebrows, and today we are using the Benefit Goof Proof Pencil, and this is in shade 6. So basically I'm going to first outline the bottom and then the top, fill it in, and then we're going to diffuse the product with a little spoolie. Okay, so now that they look just a little bit crazy, I'm going to go ahead and just diffuse the product by brushing the spoolie throughout the brows. Just like so, that way the product is nicely dispersed evenly throughout the brow. Also, I did pop on some contacts just for fun in case you guys are like, what the heck is wrong with your eyes? So they might be slightly irritated because I haven't worn contacts in forever, but we're just gonna try to bear with these and see how they look with the final look. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Pro Base Pencil. This is in base number 1. And this is what's really going to help carve out your brows and really make them look snatched. So I like to just go in and do the bottom. And then do the top. Perfect. So now that they're all carved out, we're just going to go in with the flat shader brush and diffuse the product. So I'm going in with my Sigma E55 flat shader brush. Any flat shader brush will definitely do for this step. So now I'm just going to go in with some clear brow gel and apply this evenly throughout the brows. And I like to kind of brush them upwards and then to the side. And of course, we're going to be using our favorite eyeshadow primer today, which is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, so we can prime our lids and get on with the show. I'm going to be applying this all throughout the lid, the crease, and up to the brow bone. So now for the start of the show, I'm super excited because I don't own any Jeffree Star palettes, so I was like, oh my god, I freaking am obsessed with this palette already. I haven't even used it, but I'm obsessed. First of all, the packaging is like amazing, so cool, and literally it's like so sturdy, so heavy. I freaking love it. It's so big. So this is what she looks like. You get 18 beautiful shades. They're so beautiful. I freaking love them, and I love the fact that they have a lot of red tones, pink tones, because I feel like I don't really own a lot of shadows with those shades, so I just had to get her. So for this look, I want to do something like kind of dramatic, but something, definitely I want to use Glucose, which is the white shade right here. And I definitely want to use this Prick shade, which is a very intense red. First gonna go in with this shade right here called Tongue Pop right there. And I'm taking this in a Morphe M576 brush, which essentially is just a nice fluffy brush. So going in with Tongue Pop, I'm gonna be applying this to the crease. This shade is so beautiful already. It's like a nice peachy shade. So pretty. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and build up that crease color. This shade right here called Cherry Soda. I'm gonna go ahead and use that same brush So picking some of that up and focusing it more so in the crease. Oh my god, this shade is so pretty. Wow, it's like almost neon, like a neon color. It definitely looks like a lot darker in the pan than it does in my eye. Next, just to really build up that crease color, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Blush Sugar, this beautiful dark red. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a smaller precision crease brush, blending brush, and this is the Morphe E17 brush. So it's really small and precise. So going into Blush Sugar. I think this is like not completely a matte. It looks like it might have a little bit of a shift, but we'll see. So I'm gonna be focusing this right into the crease here. Ooh, so pretty. Ooh, you see how much darker that just made it? I love it. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go back to my first brush that we used, and I'm gonna actually go back into Tongue Pop, which was that peachy shade, just so that we can go ahead and introduce that shade back into our crease slash brow bone, because we did kind of loose it a little bit here. And that way it also acts more of a blending shade with these shades up here. So I know I said I wanted to use Prick, but I just realized I totally forgot to pick up this shade. Great. But maybe we'll use it in our next step. But for now, I do want to cut the crease, so I'm going to be using a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape and a really small precision brush. So you guys already know that I love to use Tarte Shape Tape and this small precision brush. I got this brush on shopmissay.com, and basically any small brush will definitely do. I'm just applying a little bit of this concealer in the back of my hand. That way I am able to pick and go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the crease, and I think I want to do like a full-on like cut crease, like with the wing and everything. So let's get started. So basically, this is what I meant by doing like the full-on cut crease with the wing. So it just kind of flares out a little bit like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so basically I went ahead and I cut both creases, and I did do that little like wing it out moment. So now I'm super excited because I'm for sure going to be using that Glucose shade. So basically I'm going to be using Glucose now, which is this very pretty white shade. So I'm going to just take like a flat brush, any flat brush will do, and taking Glucose, I'm going to go ahead and focus this in the very front here. So you can already tell that it's definitely looking a lot brighter. So I'm mainly going to be focusing all along the top section of the cut crease and in this very front section. Okay, perfect. So I basically did the white in both eyes, and also I forgot to mention that when I was doing like the crease colors, they were definitely not patchy whatsoever. They blended beautifully, and I have definitely no complaints whatsoever so far. Oh my god, you guys, so literally I'm having the worst luck ever. So basically my camera didn't even record what I was doing, but I'm gonna try to just show you guys kind of the steps that I did. So I took the small precision brush, which was a Morphe E17 brush, and I went ahead and got Tongue Pop, which is the peach shade right here. And I basically started to apply this in the very inner corner, avoiding this section right here because we didn't want it to mix in with the white. Then I went in with Prick. So I was so happy I was able to use this shade, and I put this shade right next to that peachy shade, blending both colors together. just like so. And then for the last shade, I went in with Blood Sugar, which was this shade right here. And I just put this right in the very outer V, like so. Wanted to mimic this side, so I took the makeup wipe and I literally just dragged this up like this, and it gave me this very nice straight line. And finally, we grabbed the NYX white eyeliner and we just lined this top section following the natural crease that we had already created. The only downfall with this liner is that it does sort of crease, so that kind of sucks. So let me know in the comments down below if you know of a white liner that doesn't crease or crack. Alright, so I did want to do a little bit of liner. I don't know if you guys can see, but I did do a very soft liner here, and then for that I used the Rose Madder liquid lipstick by Jeffree Star. So basically I'm going to add a little bit of this to the back of my hand, and I'm going to be taking this Morphe M217 brush. Looks like this, and we're just going to create a very soft liner. And of course you can definitely use these particular liquid lipsticks as liner because they are vegan and they're not going to be harming your eyes. I literally love the shape of this brush because it makes it so easy to create that liner. So I definitely recommend it for you guys. I also love that I added this liner because I feel like it just ties the whole look together. And without even knowing, this liner definitely merged really nicely right here, seamlessly into the shadow we applied. Alright, so before we finish the lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and go into my Huda Beauty Fox Filter Foundation. I'm taking this Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush and I'm just going to buff this in. No Filter Concealer in shade 16. Taking my Sigma Taper Kabuki F86, we're just going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to go ahead and bake a little bit, and I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Translucent Powder. I'm just going to take a little bit on my Morphe R5 brush and bake a little bit under my eyes. Then I'm going to take my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. You guys know I've been like digging this lately. And surprisingly, I didn't think it was going to work that well, but it does. It definitely locks your makeup in so good, and I even have oily skin and I feel like I don't really get oily throughout the day. Taking my Full Up Bronzer, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face. For blush, I'm going to be using this beautiful shade right here, which is called Gleeful, and it's a mineralized blush. For highlight, we're going to be using the pink shade right here, which is Copacabana. And applying this. Oh, so pretty. Oh my god, we're almost done. I'm so excited. Okay, so going back into Blood Sugar, we're just going to go ahead and finish the lower lash line. So I am going to go ahead and line my waterline using the Milk pencil. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Going in with my M580 brush, this is by Morphe. And I'm going to go ahead and take some of that Blood Sugar and diffuse it under my lower lash line. I'm going to go into this one. It's called Candy Bliss or Candy Floss. And I'm going to add this just right into the inner corners. That way that pink really ties in with our highlight. I have to go back into Rose Madder by Jeffree Star Cosmetics and finish up the look. How pretty is that? Alright you guys, well this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you were able to kind of keep up with my steps. I know my camera died so it was a little hard to show you part of the shadow, but nonetheless I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and as always don't forget to come back to my channel so you can see all the new videos that I'm going to be posting. So I'll see you next time.